It's not you, it's your programming. So that's the topic of our next show, Unleash Your Audacious Confidence on Win Win Women TV. I'm going to give you a preview of that show coming up. Well, hey, 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 thank you for joining me live here today. I am here on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, coming to you live. Yes, my voice is a little bit challenged today, but that's okay. Hopefully, you can still hear me clearly, even through broken vocals. So, I'm talking today about it's not you, it's your programming because, and I did an interview earlier today, coming up for my podcast. And the thing is, think we think we know how to think, but the truth is, we don't know how to think. We haven't been taught how to think. We've been taught to react and respond, mostly react. And so we're not really clear how to think about things differently when it comes into our lives. And so I want to talk a little bit about programming because when we were children, we weren't really taught to think. Our initial response as children was to get attention, to get the attention that we needed, to get the thing that we needed. And so we weren't thinking in that stage. We were just reacting to how people reacted to us. Hey, Tim, over there on Instagram. So we were reacting to how people were reacting to us. And if you're not careful, you could go through life not really knowing how to correctly think about situations, to think about issues and problems or something that comes up in your life because you've been programmed to react and not programmed to think. And so I'm going to talk about that coming up at the top of the hour on Unleash Your Audacious Confidence on Win Win Women TV. So you can come on over and join me. Let me share the link. So it's redcarpetceo.com. If you go to redcarpetceo.com, you can click the link that says join the show and you can join me live. So when you come into the studio audience, the live studio audience on Win Win Women TV, I would invite you to keep your cameras off and your sound off while we go through the show because it is being recorded and that recording goes on to Roku and on Amazon Fire and on Apple TV. And so we want to have that recording. And then after 30 minutes, once we've recorded the episode, we have 30 minutes of Q&A and conversation. So that's the time to turn your cameras on, unmute your microphones, join the conversation, and let's have a really lively discussion about our topic. And again, our topic today is it's not you, it's your programming. It's what you were programmed to do and how you were programmed to respond or react in situations in your life. And the great news about that is that you can change your programming. Once you have identified your programming, it's up to you to change it. And you could change your programming. So yay. That's great news. You can learn how to think about things. You can change your programming. And I want to share some information with you. And always during the show, I talk about stories that have impacted me, my own stories, to give examples of how that's impacted me. I'm actually going to talk about Maslow's hierarchy of needs during our talk as well. So if you're familiar with Maslow's hierarchy of need, we're going to go through that too to share some nuggets from there about how we're programmed different, how you can program yourself differently. And especially if you have kids, this is a great show to check out so that you can help your kids to learn how to think and learn how to think clearly about situations. And one of the great things about thinking is asking questions, knowing how to ask the right questions. So thank you so much for joining me. I know like I said, my voice is a little challenged today. I'm not sick. It's just one of those things that happen every now and then. But I think it's the Sahara dust that we've been experiencing the last few weeks here in Florida that's kind of gotten to my vocals. But I'm excited to talk about this topic today. So come on over 5 p.m. and join us. Go to redcarpetceo.com, click the button that says join the show, and come on over and join me on this episode of Unleash Your Audacious Confidence on Win Win Women TV at 5 o'clock Eastern. That's 2 p.m. Pacific. So come join me at 5 p.m. Eastern, and we'll have a great time talking about it's not you, it's your programming. So, and learn what you can do about it. All right. I will see you then. Click on the link, 5 o'clock Eastern Time. And I'm looking forward to seeing you. Bye, everybody.